Hopefully there's not loads and loads of work to be done. Hopefully it's just like a cosmetic kitchen and we can get all of that done in maybe like 30 to 40,000.
Once this refinances, it's going to pull the money out, going to pay back a lot of this money, going to be able to purchase this land, and we'll be able to continue.
There's always that worrying bit when you get to court that they're going to like throw you out.
So we managed to complete the property, and there was a lot of hurdles, as you saw, and the plan they had to keep changing. So I just wanted to recap on what the plan was and how the plan went. So if you remember before, we won the property in auction for 480k. We was going to use the property which we just completed, Gordon Road, as security to loan against to fund the purchase. So it was worth 800k. The bank was basically going to lend 400k after taking out what they was owed. And that 400k would have gone towards the remaining amount which I needed to purchase the property after my 10% deposit, rounding some of the numbers up. So after my 50k deposit of the purchase price, left 430. With the 400k left on what they was going to lend me from this property, it just left 30k. They was also going to lend 50% of the value of this building potentially, which was 240k. So I would have only needed 30k from this price to then complete the purchase, leaving 210k, enough to buy my land deal, which come up at a later date. However, what actually happened is the valuer come, and instead of valuing it at 800k, he valued it at 525, which meant the amount owed was then accumulated a little bit, and the final figure was 170k. So the 70% was based on 525, not 800. And then after the 160k, we was left with 200k. The bank then took their interest out before, so this left 185k left that they was lending us. And then after taking their interest out first on this amount, we was left at 220k. So in total, 405k, which left a shortfall of 25k. So this meant that couldn't purchase the land deal, had to put the land deal on hold, and had to find an additional 25k. So after the stamp duty and solicitor fees, this 400k become 500k. So that was an extra 20k to find, so 45k. So needed to find an extra 45k. And then also the deposit, which I put down, £50,000 deposit, which I put down. The auction company actually took their fee out before and not after. So that 50k become 40k. And I anticipated to pay for the auction fees after the auction or during the purchase or completion with like a credit card or something like that. However, they'd already taken their money out. So that left another £10,000, which I had to find to complete the purchase. And this was the day before we had to complete. So after raiding the nephew's piggy bank, looking under all of the cushions on the sofa and accumulating all the change there, managed to raise the 55k and completed on the purchase. This all went wrong from this down valuation. And if you remember, I actually had a second valuation the day after this valuation, which was the refinance, because I'm about to take a mortgage out on this property. So this guy, he valued the property. He said that one of the biggest rooms, for example, was 24 square meters, had a kitchenette in there, had an ensuite, all bells and whistles. The property had a gym, cinema room, stuff like that. He reckons the room was going to rent for around £600 a month based on LHA rates. I don't have any LHA tenants, and that's a very low rent rate. We've actually rented that room now for £1,200 a month, showing that his valuation was fucked up. So the guy that come the day after, he was for the refinance, for the final mortgage on this property. He knows HMOs a lot more, and he valued the property at 730k. Now bear in mind, this was based on, we hadn't filled the property yet because we was in a rush to get it refinanced. We normally fill the property first so we can prove our rents on this case, we wasn't able to do that. So we had to tell him which we anticipated to rent it for, which was 6,500 per month in total. The valuer actually downvalued this figure. I think it was to something like 6,300, which affected the valuation going from 800 to 730. But 730 is still enough. So yeah, still happy with that. However, the end figure on which we managed to rent the rooms for were 6,675. So even higher than what I anticipated. So the value should really be 800k or more. But these things happen in property, down values all the time, but we still managed to get the deal done. This is now on hold. Once this refinance is going to pull the money out, going to pay back a lot of this money, going to be able to purchase this land, we'll be able to continue.
So my nan calls me and she says, Aaron, I've just had an offer accepted on a property for 285,000 and it's a 2-bed. And I was like, 285,000 for a 2-bed? Like, where is this? Like, that's a lot of money. So I typed it in, I had a look online, and this 2-bed was like so tiny. And I could also see that someone had like come in, bought it, fixed it up and sold it on, or is selling it on. And I was like, that's so much money. Like, and the dining room's not big enough to have a roast dinner. So like, how is that going to work? Obviously that should be like one of your main criteria. Like, where am I going to come for a roast? So anyway, she pulled out of that, and we are now en route to go and view 3 properties that are around 220, 230 mark that need a refurbishment. So hoping we can get in there. Hopefully there's not loads and loads of work to be done. Hopefully it's just like a cosmetic kitchen, you know, same central heating system, etc. And we can get all of that done in maybe like 30 to 40,000, because then that'll leave her a lot of like some change and a brand new property, and we can get a 3-bedroom as opposed to a 2-bedroom, which is just a massive win. So yeah, we're gonna go check them out now. Let's go. So we got to the first viewing and the estate agent hasn't booked us in officially. And I think, oh, there's no confirmation email. I can't actually find the door number. But like, I remember having a conversation, I put it in the calendar, and yeah, they've not actioned it. So, and there's no one available to come and check it. So we'll move on to the next one. But wow, how can you potentially let a cash buyer walk away? Insane. Let's get to the next viewing. Second viewing done. Nice location, close to other family members, and needs a bit of work, which is lovely. I think the boiler might be all right. Potentially get away without doing a rewire as well, so that saves some money. Most of it's just cosmetic, new carpets, a couple of floorboards here and there, new kitchen. Had like one of them old-fashioned ranges in there as well, so I don't know if that would scrub up well, but yeah, perfect for my nan, sort of size-wise. And now we are heading to another viewing in a different area, slightly different area, but it's with an agent that we are quite close with and we bought with from before. So I'm hoping we can get that one, that'll be good. That's the one I'm excited about.
The parcels round here.
Oh, did you?
And I used to deliver to one of these. Nice big front room. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I said. Yeah. Even if you put the table, it's...
Yeah, I'll come look.
Yeah.
Viewing done. I think we found the house for Nan. Nan was actually one of our investors in the early days as well, which is really nice to be able to repay the favour as such. So yeah, she's going to go for it. However, I think it's going to take a bit more than 30 to 40 to do the refurb on this one, because it needs a new boiler, it needs a new rewire. There's some like fascias and guttering that needs dealing with. But overall, good sized house, really nice little neighbourhood as well. It comes with a garage too, so 235. She's got a free bed. She's gonna have to spend like 40 to 50 on it. So she's gonna be coming out at a similar price as the other one, but she's gonna get an extra bedroom, and there's a separate front room to the kitchen diner. So a lot more space as well, which is the important bit.
So I've got someone coming along today to the auction property who's going to be doing a measured building survey. So I've just stopped off at Tool Station. I'm going to grab a lockbox, a key safe, going to secure that to the wall and put a spare key in there, and then any other tradesmen or people that need access to that property, I can give them access without physically having to be there. Just makes things a lot easier. I'm going to grab one of those, put it on the wall. I'm also going to try and get a few quotes for a vermin or pigeon person to get rid of the pigeons in there, clean all the pigeon shit out, because that's, I can imagine that, I mean, it looks like quite a big job. So whilst the building's empty, nothing's really happening. I may as well get started on that, get it secure, get the pigeons out, board up any windows and stuff like that. So yeah, going to do that. And yeah, so let's get to it. Also, you may have noticed that I'm actually not in my own car today, and that's because I forgot that I didn't have an MOT. So it's currently booked in for an MOT, and in the meantime I've managed to borrow someone else's car. So there we go, nice little green colour here, nice little green number. It's actually quite nice driving around in a small litre car, very nippy through the traffic and stuff like that, through the towns. Makes me realise how excessive my car actually is. But there we go, let's get to it.
Now I'm en route to go see Ellis. Apparently he's doing some work, so let's see. He's fitting a lockbox today, so very interesting to see how well he's doing that, and if he's done it or if he's got frustrated and waited for me to come. Let's see. Oh mate, what is that? Mate, why are you driving around in a bogey?
Bogey?
Yeah.
Well, supposed to with the change, mate. You know?
Yeah.
All these parking spaces are quite difficult to get into, so I thought I'd go to my car.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Switch it up.
No, my car's actually in for an MOT, so I didn't realise it ran out of MOT, and so I put in for an MOT, and now I'm just borrowing this car for the meantime. Actually quite like driving it, to be fair. It's quite nifty.
Yeah, nice.
Get around town, you know what I mean?
Save you loads on fuel and that.
Save me loads of fuel. Makes me realise how excessive my car actually is.
Fresh, mate. So this is where all the tradesmen keep all their tools, in the front. Yes, what do you need? Mattress protectors, drills, everything, mate. Dual wielding.
Oh, look at that. The D-Walk Doctor. Fucking hell.
Look at this, I've got all the essentials, mate. Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah?
Yeah, basically I can fit anything, really. 7-bedroom HMO.
I missed that.
Can you do it again for the camera, please, mate?
What's going on there, mate? That's how the battery dies, not because of all the work you do.
Yeah, that's it, mate. No way you got that on the first try. No way.
I'm just saying, mate. You know what I mean? Telling you. Just got a mind for these things.
Yeah.
When I get a good feeling, that's it. That's all it takes. Just got to trust your gut, mate. Just got to trust your gut. What was you using that pencil for, mate?
Pencil?
In the cinema room.
You was using it to mark the wall. And you marked it wrong, do you remember?
Forever missing.
Something like that, that'll do. So can we talk about how you said you were going to come here and fit the lockbox? I should have seen you do it. It would have been very interesting.
You elected yourself to do it, mate, so...
Yeah, I mean, we would fucking be here all day if you was doing.
I've got my tools, mate. I've got my tools.
Yeah.
We're all fully charged.
Yeah, they're fully charged because they're brand new. Still in the wrapper. The only thing is I forgot my hammer. There's one in.
Oh, professional.
Professional. There you go. That'll work.
That's what you call a hammer drill.
This is where we find out the holes don't match up, but luckily I did it.
What are you doing there, mate?
Right angle bit, because you can never get to it because it's like,
Oh.
that's in the way. Can you get on it now? Oh. Why is that one so difficult to get in? Oh, this one's not going to go in.
Banging.
Get defeated right
Look
now.
at that.
I just need a longer bit. I just haven't got one. I need a longer bit, I haven't got one.
Is that what Charlene says? Gonna run out of data here. What do you mean?
It's blown at the top.
What does that mean?
It fucking shredded the screw. It might be quicker for you to do this. Oh look, there's another one. Look, straight off.
Why does it do that then?
I actually have no idea. Like, what is this wall made of?
Shit screws.
Must be shit screws.
Shit tools.
Must be.
Shit tradesman. Oh look, the right angle bit one was alright though.
Yeah, that was alright because it didn't go in. We go again.
Oh dear.
There's something else I just realised. Maybe you're meant to put the bottom screw in first because then you can like turn it to the side and get it in.
Tricks of the trade, eh? Tricks of the trade.
At first I just did a video of how not to do it, and then I'm just producing the next video of how to do it.
Right, got you.
Um,
So, after all that aggro,
yeah,
saying about that bottom screw not going in,
yeah.
you're just not going to put the bottom screw in there. So you're telling me you could have just left it without the screw in it?
Yeah, basically.
Instead you took it out and then refitted it without a bottom screw.
Just crack on, mate. What do you even need a bottom screw for? You don't even need that bottom screw.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
chop down.
Wow. Okay.
Chop down.
Yo, all my L's they call me the V. Aye, yo, she and I fuck my ex, got on sexy red in the V. No, she'll get in her feelings if I put on some.
Oh, the gate's open.
If I put on that gent, I was broke.
How'd you do that, mate?
You just lift the chain off, basically.
Oh, right, okay. Why'd you do that then?
Free parking, basically.
Free parking.
Yeah.
So, say, mate.
Says don't park here, mate.
Why is that then?
Because this is ours now. We'll lock you in.
We'll start dishing out parking tickets, won't we?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Nice bit of cash flow.
Yeah, that'll be alright. Fun to build on that.
Put a little pay and display machine here, won't we?
Yeah, that's it, mate. I think I have more fun locking them in. I can't wait to lock them in. Maybe we should just go get a lock now.
I think it's a good idea.
That's what we're doing here, Al.
We are just... It's a lot of fucking keys, mate. Do you know what I mean? And you've got this one that's labelled new, this one that's labelled new, this one that's labelled new. So basically just figuring out which one's which and then labelling them properly so we don't have to spend about an hour trying to get into the door every time. And then we've got a lockbox on the wall now, finally, after about 3 hours of Aaron putting that on there. Well, I would have taken about 10 minutes, just saying. But anyway. So now I am labelling the keys to go in the lockbox as well. So there'll be 2 keys in there, one for the upstairs, one for the downstairs. And I'm going to label them upstairs and downstairs. Let's keep it simple. fuck does that?
Let's have a look.
Painful, mate. Fucking painful.
So just to check.
Take 2. Didn't leave enough room for the stairs.
Down S. Turn it over.
Starting again from now.
I've got some birthday cards I need you to write. Lovely. Loads of them.
So you spell stairs, yeah?
Stairs. Yeah, that's right.
Sweet.
Sweet. You don't need GCSEs to buy buildings like this, do you?
GCUs.
El,
Yeah.
how do you know which one's the upstairs and downstairs key?
I don't actually. I was just guessing. I realised it's probably a bad idea to guess. So.
You got a 50-50 chance.
Well, you say that. Not quite 50-50, mate.
So now we're just off to a viewing. One of our friends works as a estate agent, and he's just listed a 7-bedroom HMO for a good price. I think we can make it work. So we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna see what it looks like, see what we need to do to it to bring it up to spec and make sure all the numbers stack. But a 7-bed, it also has like a really tiny kitchen. So like, I'm really impressed that they got it through on planning. But yeah, let's go have a look.
What's your initial thoughts, mate?
Parking's a bit terrible. It's just off of the main road. We have one along this road, but it's technically called a different road, so parking's a bit terrible. But let's see, so that's going to affect the rent rates. But then this road is like beautiful to park down. Also, it makes me wonder if someone's already doing another HMO conversion. Look, they got tin out.
Let's go check it out.
It looks like a massive house. That's one way to do a rewire, just run it all outside. Let myself in.
Can you wag your tail as you go under there?
So this main road is just not ideal for, 1, for noise, 2, for just people coming down, but let's have a look.
All right.
All right. Oh, these fire panels.
You don't like them?
No, these are the worst ones.
Why?
They're just so hard to diagnose when there's a problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got like 4 zones, but depending on how it's wired, they just when our experience with these is taking it out.
Right.
So sweet.
Oh, look
I
at
didn't
that.
consider it when I was doing mine, but then I thought, oh, fucking hell.
Nice little space saver.
Yeah.
Gets you out of trouble when you need it. So
is this for the rooms?
So they've got each room has got their own consumer unit.
wow.
Yeah.
That's well expensive.
I know. He bought it as a standard setup and he changed it all around probably when he got it. And it's all electric as well.
All the heating's electric.
Yeah.
What is that thing there?
What's that? That looks like a little blow heater or something. All of the bathrooms have them little splashy sinks.
Yeah.
Cool, and a little lean-to. Nice. Wow. Just going to need some work on it. Door closer's nice. So they'll have to come down here and put money on their meter. Yeah, because look, you can get extreme units like this size, or even like slightly bigger. Yeah.
It's only had what, 3 breakers on it?
Yeah.
On each of the consumers?
That's nowhere near enough water for 7 beds. That's not a 300 either, that's going to be like a 200. Mate. So when you do a fire risk assessment, all of this needs to be blocked in because look, you can literally see through to the bedroom there, so you haven't even got 30-minute fire separation between the floors.
The red...
It's red board and skimming. Has it even used red board? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, it's up there.
Play ball.
Fair play. I thought I was going through the floor there. That's well weird when you stand out there. That was a bit scary. Bulbs are out.
What's your thoughts of this one?
Smells like a grow house. Lovely. Madness. Oh yeah, that was his signature, wasn't it? Mm. That's mental.
Yeah.
On the fuse boards, but then put the horrible sinks in.
Yeah. It's all been enough for a nice kitchen as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be nice to visualize there. Such a sneaky way to reduce the size of an ensuite.
Yeah, I think it was put in his place to actually get away with.
You could get one in now.
Since.
What do you mean?
It's such a sneaky way to like reduce the size of an ensuite down because you don't have to have the basin.
Oh, the basin, yeah.
It's combined. Like, none of this is fireboarded either between the stairs. So if there's a fire in here, that person on top floor would definitely not get out.
Got 8 bedrooms in there.
No,
Well, you'd have to do a loft conversion.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've actually viewed this before.
You might have done because it was on the market.
Well,
Obviously not since he bought it, but sorry.
Go on.
But when it was for sale.
I feel like this is a Ray build.
Really?
Oh yeah, you'd go out. Back.
Yeah, on the rear of that. Problem is, you make this room smaller. God, doesn't even open. I'm not going to open that just in case I can't close it. Okay. Cool.
Cot.
No, yeah, it is off the end.
What a rubbish. Well, I got one in my home there. Use that.
Yeah, that is definitely something Ray would do as well.
So what are your thoughts on that?
So we just viewed that property and it's been converted into a 7-bedroom HMO. The HMO license has expired. However, I don't think in its current state that it will ever get another license. Like the staircase is like bouncy. There's just so many things wrong with that. Like I have no idea how they managed to get it through. But yeah, moving forward, we're going to go back, work numbers out on it. It needs a lot of money spent on it, so I don't know if our offer is going to get accepted. But I think it's one of them things where we just put our offer in and, you know, in 6 months' time, the vendor might get desperate and then accept our offer. Overall, I'm not too worried. If we don't get it, location's not that great anyway. But if we do, it'll be nice to get a board out on the main road.
Going now, eh?
So the builder has just called us and he said, can we go to the Selborne Road project? The painter's starting and he wants to know which walls are getting coloured, like which ones are going to have colour, which ones are not, etc., and just confirm some of the details. And that's something that I realised from the spec we haven't actually highlighted on the plans which walls are which colour. So moving forward, I think we should do that because then we don't need to do this visit. But it's also good, we can get in there and have a look and see the progress.
what did I add in the loft?
Yes.
I need to find out this.
Yeah,
what
come
you want.
Let's go there.
It's banisters, it's black, yeah?
Yes.
Ceiling's black.
In the hallways, yes.
Yes.
Do we want to do these ceilings black, El?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So,
Yeah, all the
yeah,
same.
all green,
Yeah, same.
black. Yeah.
No green,
And
no
what
green.
about in here?
Not green. Yeah, beige.
What's in here?
So, again, all beige.
Yeah.
All beige, and then we'll probably put the wallpaper on this wall.
Okay.
I would say, yeah. Because I mean,
So it's nothing black, it's like Jerry mentioned, something black gonna be here.
Pardon, sorry.
Walls. Nothing black in walls, no.
No, nothing black on the wall. So our colour scheme is pretty simple now. It's all the walls are beige, and then all the woodworks are white, doors are black. But when you get into the loft, this is where things get a bit tricky. So here we do black ceilings, but if you can see, there's this like area around the AOV window. Now, do you do that in black? Do you do it in beige? But if you do this black and this reveal here and that reveal there, where do you do black on this side? Like, it will look so odd. So decisions made, we're going to beige all the wall here and treat it as a wall and not part of the ceiling, and then just black this bit. And then through here into the loft room, these rooms are always a bit tricky because you've got the ceiling coming down like that. So do you do the wall colour on the ceiling, or do you do the ceiling colour on the... Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this black. This is where the headboard's going to be, and the TV's going to be there. And then we're going to put the acoustic panelling down the front of this to divide the room off there. And then we are most likely going to put wallpaper on this wall. But we've told the painter to do it in beige for the time being, because we may or may not do it. Just see how it looks. Can you imagine? What, you want to know all this information about me when I want to rent a room from you? I'm not buying it. Well, yeah, of course. The house is worth like 600 grand.
Really high level conversations. Love coming to this network. Good being in that environment. There's a lot to learn from.
When I was quitting my job, I was like worried so much, are we going to be okay? I haven't gone bankrupt yet, so that's a great result.